You will find rolled bologna, Wisconsin June hoop cheese, rock candy, horehound candy, a great selection of creepy red and regular fescue. They have the pointer overalls. If they don't have your size, they can order your size. You can always find pints and quarts of honey and molasses, and there's always stepping back in time and finding those toys that we used to play with, the Tinker toys, the Lincoln Logs. So take your children or your grandchildren to the Washburn store and show them the toys that we used to play with that you didn't have to plug into a computer screen all day long. That's the Washburn store. They're in the Washburn community.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Well, I couldn't get in touch with Gary Wilson this morning. The phone keeps going to voicemail, so we're going to move on and check in with Bob this morning. Good morning, Bob Hodge.
Well, good morning, Cousin Lou.
How's it going on this Thanksgiving Day?
Oh, I'm doing good on this Turkey Day morning. But, yeah, we're doing just fine over here. And Lou with the fire department was quiet overnight, so hadn't had any fire calls. Things are going along real good so far, so look like maybe people will get out and go eat some of that turkey today. But I think we'll go over to my daughter's house, and I think today for lunch, so James are fixing that turkey this morning, and we'll have a good turkey day.
Good.
And I hope you have a good day, too, there.
We were planning on hopefully my nephew in Georgia was going to get to come up, but the hospital where he works, he's got some nurses down with COVID, so he's stuck in Georgia. He's not going to be able to leave.
Well, there'd be a lot like that, I reckon, this weekend, so well, let's hope this stuff gets gone here for too long and get this vaccine for it, and maybe we'll get it thinned out here.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, this has been a bad year, ain't it? So,
yes, it has.
Maybe we'll start the next year off a little better and everything. We hope so. And, Lou, I hope you have a good day now and tell your mama hi.
I sure will.
And you take care.
You too, Bob. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
McCurry Deck Motors has been providing an impressive selection of automobiles for over 50 years. At McCurry Deck, you can browse the great selection of GMC automobiles and drive away in one knowing you have gotten the best deal possible. The team at McCurry Deck Motors counts it a privilege to make you a happy and satisfied customer. Why not test drive one of the comfortable and stylish GMCs today? At GMC, we are professional grade. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of GMC, Chevy, and Buick. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
26 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we're checking in with Sue Price. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Lou.
Well, I called one time and it said the call couldn't go through, and then it took me a second time to get to you.
Well,
it's foggy, it's rainy, it's a holiday. What do you expect?
I know what. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, it's a different holiday now with all the virus going around. We just don't know what's going to happen, do we?
No, we don't.
Sorry. Seems like it's got real bad in our county, but hopefully one of these days we're going to come out of this. this too shall pass, I reckon. Well, let's see. I have no calls from the fire department, so I guess they've been quiet, and that's a good thing. Have nothing on my church calendar. On my personal calendar, I got a birthday for Kayla Arrowwood, so happy birthday, Kayla. And Fairview has an anniversary for Floyd and Barbara Swafford. I hope they'll have a good day. And in my announcement, the blood drive at Golden Valley Community Club coming up December 7th from 3 to 7 p.m. And if you have any questions about that, you can call 828-447-2969. And so far, that's the only announcement I have, Lou. It's just a quiet and calm over this way, and we're looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one.
You too, Sue. You all have a nice day today, and we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. As we are experiencing the impact of COVID-19, let's stop predicting and let's prepare. Life changes, and then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. That's why it's called the unexpected. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy is don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale. A job loss, a change in health, or a loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Call me today at 828-287-9197. Our office is located at Food Line Plaza in Rutherford. This is Edward Jones, making sense of investing, and a member of the SIPC. Bye.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
How would you like to improve your hearing by 100% for around $100 a month? Are the joys of life worth $100 a month to you? Of course they are. All Hear produces state-of-the-art hearing systems that are guaranteed to improve your hearing or your money back. These are quality devices, not some cheap imitation. That's why we guarantee your hearing will be improved. We'll even give everyone that calls right now a free 30-day home trial. Use your hearing device for 30 days. If you're not 100% happy, send them back. And we offer easy financing plans for about $100 a month with virtually 100% approval. If you're ready to get your hearing back the way it was when you were younger, call right now for your risk-free 30-day trial.
800-765-2964. 800-765-2964. 800-765-2964. That's 800-765-2964.
Well, let's see. I couldn't get through to the drop-in. No one's answering the phone this morning. So we moved on to Shingle Hollow, and we've got Tina on the phone with us this morning. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. What have you got to report this morning?
Well, the fire department had one call yesterday for a fire alarm. Of course, it's 53 degrees and cloudy up here. And for birthdays, I have Linda Harden, who's a neighbor of mine. So happy birthday, Linda. Eli McCurry and Kayla Airwood. Hope they all have a great birthday.
All right, Tina. You have a happy Thanksgiving today, and be careful, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. You have happy Thanksgiving.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Are you or your loved one struggling with addiction? Your road to recovery can start now with a free confidential phone call to American Addiction Centers, the largest network of addiction treatment facilities in the U.S. Our success rate is double the national average. Why? Because we can relate to your struggle with drugs and alcohol. Our founder's been sober for over 25 years, and our staff has nearly 500,000 days of sobriety combined. Our treatment addresses the disease of addiction with a holistic mind and body approach. We're so confident in your recovery that we're the only addiction treatment provider with a 90-day promise. Call now to find out more about our promise and how we can help you or a loved one recover from drug and alcohol addiction. The help you need is covered by most major insurance programs.
800-448-2314. 800-448-2314. 800-448-2314. That's 800-448-2314.
And yes, I do have Brenda Kelly this morning. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning on this terrific Thursday Thanksgiving morning. We hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving in spite of all this COVID.
Yes. Be careful, especially driving, because we got some heavy fog down this
It's
way.
foggy up here, yeah. I've opened the curtains a while ago and looked out down the driveway, and it's foggy, yeah, and damp, and we're supposed to have rain, and it's just,
Yeah, it's one of those days.
But that's all right. My family's coming, and we're going to have Thanksgiving. We're going to eat and enjoy it.
Good.
So that's, like I said, I've been around all of them, so I'm not scared to be around them. So, but everybody just needs to be careful. Wash them hands and cover that mouth if you cough.
Yep. Cough into your sleeve.
Yeah, or grab a tissue.
Yeah. Then wash your hands.
Then wash your hands. That's right. I bet I've washed my hands more this year, I bet, than I did the whole time I worked at the nursing home in the kitchen.
Like I've washed them more than I have my whole life.
Yeah. I know. I'll go in a store and come out, and first thing I do when I get in the car is grab the hand sanitizer and wash my hands good with it, because you just don't ever know. You know?
Not anymore, you don't.
That's right. But we hope everybody's having a good day. I've got 50 degrees on the porch this morning, and birthday's today, my neighbor Nancy Morris. So I hope Nancy has a great old big day on her special day. I don't know of anything going on, or I've not had any announcements or anything. So it's just short, sweet, and quiet, and we're looking for a good day. And that's the main thing.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. So are y'all going to fix a dinner anyway, even though was it your nephew that was supposed to come up?
Yeah, he thought he was going to get to come up, and he said there's 6 nurses with COVID, tested positive for COVID in his department, so he's going to have to stay in Georgia. So there was some other things he was supposed to do while he was here, and he's having to reschedule all of that stuff too. So
bless his heart.
Yeah.
We just don't ever know. Yeah, but everybody just needs to be careful, and I really appreciate people that has to work on holidays, you know, like the 911, our law officers, our people that work in nursing homes, hospitals, and things like that. You know, they don't get, radio stations, people that brings the news and stuff, they don't get holidays off. I've been there and done that, and I know what it's like.
There ain't no such thing as a holiday here.
No, sure ain't. So, but you can get the afternoon off.
Oh yeah. Everybody gets today off, and then I can take my day off whenever I want to.
There you go. So it'll suit your schedule, not theirs.
That's right.
Okay then. Well, you better go check on Lou, the sweet thing Gilligan, Lou, and you tell your mama I said hello, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you. You too, Brenda. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, catch you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Henson Building Materials is returning to our regular days and hours to better serve the fast-growing building needs of the Forest City area. Our hours will be 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll still be taking safety measures, cleaning, wearing masks, and social distancing, all while our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be taking your orders on a variety of building, remodeling, and DIY projects. With the combined experience of over 50 years, Jamie Earls, Terry Dunaway, and Randy Harrell in our 10,000 square foot showroom will get you in and out, loaded and back to your project, all with the flexibility in ordering. And while you're at it, visit our Homeworks by Henson showroom with our 2 designers for all of your kitchen and bath cabinet and countertop design needs. Time to get out, get busy, and visit Henson Building Materials. Building starts here.
This is a time-sensitive message from the Back Pain Relief Hotline. Millions of people across the nation are suffering from back pain. Are you? Are you on Medicare? Is it hard to walk, to bend over, or even do simple things? Well, we have great news. If you're on Medicare, you could qualify to receive a pain-relieving back brace. We'll handle all the Medicare paperwork if you qualify and ship your new back brace right to your door. Make sure you have your Medicare card ready and please call us right now and get all the details. It only takes a few minutes. Imagine doing everything you used to do before your back pain. With your Medicare card ready, call the Back Pain Relief Hotline today. Call now.
800-221-2261. 800-221-2261. 800-221-2261. That's 800-221-2261. Paid for by the Health Alert Hotline.
Henson Building Materials is returning to our regular days and hours to better serve the fast-growing building needs of the Forest City area. Our hours will be 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We'll still be taking safety measures, cleaning, wearing masks, and social distancing, all while our friendly and knowledgeable staff will be taking your orders on a variety of building, remodeling, and DIY projects. With the combined experience of over 50 years, Jamie Earls, Terry Dunaway, and Randy Harrell in our 10,000 square foot showroom will get you in and out, loaded and back to your project, all with the flexibility in ordering. And while you're at it, visit our Homeworks by Henson showroom with our 2 designers for all of your kitchen and bath cabinet and countertop design needs. Time to get out, get busy, and visit Henson Building Materials. Building starts here.
Coming up on 21 minutes before 8 o'clock, and I was backtracked, and I was able to get in touch with Gary Wilson this morning. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Lou. How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
All right, getting ready for Thanksgiving Day, I guess.
Yeah. You got your turkey in the oven?
Well, I'm going to deep fry turkey, and I'm going to deep fry Boston butt. So they'll have their choice.
Ooh, that sounds good.
We're going to get fired up here after a while and have a lunch for everybody and the family, and hope everybody out there has a good day, good Thanksgiving. It's kind of cloudy and dreary and foggy right now, but rain's about stopped, and the sun's supposed to come out in a while and get up about 70 degrees today, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had 4/10 of an inch of rain overnight. That's some pretty good rain during the night. And no fire calls in the last 24 hours for us or Bills Creek, so everything's been quiet on that end. Hope it'll stay that way for everybody today where they can enjoy Thanksgiving with their families. And hope you have a good one today.
Well, thank you. You too. And be careful deep frying. Don't overflow so the fire department's at your house.
No, we don't want them over here.
No.
That would be good.
That would not be good. Well, Gary.
I put mine way away from my house, so if anything happens, it's going to happen out in the middle of a field somewhere.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. Well, Gary, you have a good day today, and we'll talk to you later.
Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, thanks.
Take care.
All right, bye-bye. Well, we were able to back up and get Gary Wilson, get the Fairfield Fire Department, and I'm sorry we could not get through to the drop-in this morning, but hopefully we'll be able to talk to them on Tuesday. Well, I'm going to open the phone lines, 287-3356, 287-3356. That's the number to call. Get your birthdays and anniversaries in, and in just a few minutes, we'll announce some birthdays. Folks celebrating birthdays or anniversaries on this Thanksgiving Day. If you were born on Thanksgiving, then call and let me know, 287-3356.
The music's on us on WCAB.
Let Jesse James Railroad Express be your daily lunch stop. Enjoy delicious burgers, clubs, fresh salads, and much more. And now Jesse has an incredible daily lunch special that you cannot resist. 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a 16-ounce drink for only $4.99. Now that's what I call a lunch special. Now don't forget your refreshing Coke float, Dr. Pepper float, or an orange creamsicle float, or a hand-dipped ice cream cone. Open Monday through Friday, 11 till 6, Saturday, 11 till 4, closed Wednesday and Sundays. Located at 531 Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton, call 828-447-4644 for takeout orders. All aboard the Jesse James Railroad Express. Going to give you about And 5 more Mondays minutes to only, get your mention birthdays this and ad, anniversaries. Get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents. I just don't know when to shut up. Get your birthdays and anniversaries called in. Give you about 5 more minutes. 287-3356. 287-3356. Get your birthdays and anniversaries called in, and we'll announce those in just about 5 minutes.
Good Thursday morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Mostly cloudy skies this morning. We have a small chance for rain and maybe about a 20% chance for a shower this afternoon. It's very mild, the high in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy. Still a small chance for rain tonight. The low upper 50s to about 60. For the day tomorrow, morning clouds, perhaps some fog. Just a 20% chance for some rain. Partly cloudy in the afternoon with low to mid 70s for the highs. I'm Mike Mays in the North Carolina News Network Weather Center.
Thought that dreams belong to other men, 'cause each time I got close, they'd fall apart again. I feared my heart would beat in secrecy. I faced the nights alone. Oh, how could I have known that all my life needed you? Oh, almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I could see forever in your eyes. Paradise. It seems like perfect love so hard to find. I'd almost given up. You must have read my mind. And all these dreams I save for a rainy day, they're finally coming true. I'll share them all with you, 'cause now we hold the future in our hands. Oh, almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise. And in your arms, salvation's not so far away. It's getting closer, closer every day. Almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
Almost Paradise is Mike Reno and Ann Wilson on WCAB. The National Weather Service has issued a patchy, dense fog that's in effect for the western Carolinas and northeast Georgia until 11 o'clock this morning. As a cold front moves slowly east across the region this morning, lingering moisture near the surface will permit areas of fog to form and become dense in some locations. The patchy dense fog will lower visibility to 1/4 mile or less at times. The visibility may change rapidly over short distances. Do allow extra time to reach your destination this morning. Use your fog lamps and low beam headlights when driving and allow extra distance between vehicles on the roadways. The fog will slowly dissipate through the late morning hours. Otherwise, our forecast is partly cloudy. Chance of showers this morning, but looking for sunshine this afternoon with highs around 70. Clear tonight, lows around 45, and then tomorrow sunny, highs again around 70. Right now, 53 degrees, and we've got some thick fog, Whiteside Road.
That's really something to crow about. It's the Daylight Donuts from Granny B's in Spindale. Get yours today while they're fresh. They're good. They're delicious. It's Daylight Donuts. It's something to crow about.
Happy birthday.
I want to wish a happy birthday to Clarence Holt. Clarence is 70 today, retired from Walmart, lives in Forest City. So make sure you wish Clarence a very, very happy birthday. Also celebrating a birthday today, Brenda McIntyre. Brenda lives in Rutherfordton, so make sure you wish Brenda a very, very happy birthday. Also on this Thanksgiving Day, Melanie Parton, Michelle Anderson, Betty Starnes, Tim Bovender, Adrian Newton, also celebrating birthdays today. And Earl and Rita Weiss are celebrating a wedding anniversary today. So happy anniversary to Earl and Rita Weiss. Happy birthday, Melanie Parton, Michelle Anderson, Betty Starnes, Tim Bovender, Adrian Newton. And happy birthday to Clarence Holt from Forest City and Brenda McIntyre. Hope you all have a wonderful birthday. And for those of you who did not get your birthdays or anniversaries called in, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday and a happy, happy Thanksgiving. Coming up during the 8 o'clock hour, we've got news. And then from 9 until 9:30, it's My Great America with Butch. And that's all still yet to come right here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Abraham Lincoln chose 3 men for his cabinet that also ran against him for the nomination for president in 1860. These rivals possessed different levels of ambition. Chase had an unconcealed obsession to hold public office. Seward was quick to seize opportunities, and Bates was of 2 minds, eventually dropping out of public service. It was Fehrenbacher who said of Lincoln, he was notably free of pettiness, malice, and overindulgence. Neither did Lincoln allow his own quest for office to destroy his kindness and open-heartedness towards others. Bridled ambition is when we seek what lies before us without giving way to the baser instincts of the flesh. It is living within the rules of biblical morality. Whether one is seeking public office or the newest opening in the company hierarchy, staying true to ourselves is important. Some early Christians were challenged to make it their ambition to lead a quiet life, to mind their own business, and to work with their hands. On 5 different occasions, the Bible warns against selfish ambition. If you naturally have drive, or you are committed to being involved in order to improve a current situation, make sure your ambition to succeed does not destroy your kindness and open-heartedness towards others. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Coming up at the top of the hour, ABC News. We'll take a look at news, and then we have that sheriff's report again at 8:15. 53 degrees right now, cloudy, foggy, so slow down. The fog moved in very quickly. Very dense fog in our area here on Whiteside Road. Where you are, it may not quite be as foggy, but never know, may go around that curve and run into a fog bank. So do slow down and be careful.
Ain't it good? Ain't it right that you are with me here tonight? Music playing, our bodies swaying in time. Touching you, so warm and tender. Lord, I feel such a sweet surrender. Beautiful is the dream that makes you mine. Rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Baby, baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Oh, my darling, oh, my baby, you got the moves that drive me crazy. And on your face, I see a trace of love. Come hold me close, don't let me go. I need you, honey, I love you so. You were made for me by the stars above. Rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? And baby, baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Ain't it good? Ain't it right that you are with me here tonight? Rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been loved like this before? Baby, baby, rock me gently, rock me slowly. Take it easy, don't you know that I have never been
I love the little wiggle in your walk, the way you cuddle on my shoulder. But you're too young to know the score, so come back when you're older, 'cause you're too sweet and innocent. And you're just too young for me. The way you hold me, not too tight. The tender way you kiss goodnight tells me you got some growing up to do. Whoa, young and beautiful is the love, oh, you give to me. You're not hip, so get with it, girl. Go on back to your make-believe world. Sweet and innocent, you're too young and beautiful for me. Yeah, 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 sweet and innocent, but you're just too young for me. Yeah, I'd like to kiss you and hold you tight. So go on home, girl, or I just might. You're too sweet and innocent. You're too young and beautiful for me. You're so sweet, sweet and innocent. You're not too young, little girl, and beautiful. Go on home, sweet and innocent. Just leave me alone, little girl, and beautiful. Sweet, sweet and innocent. Like when you're old, young girl, and beautiful. You're so sweet, sweet and innocent.
The music's on us on WCAB.
Traveling despite CDC warnings to cancel those plans. ABC's Gio Benitez is at New York's LaGuardia Airport with more.
TSA says the busiest airports right now, LAX, Orlando, and Hartsfield-Jackson in Atlanta. And the busiest travel day is still days away. But those driving in the New York City area may end up at a COVID-19 checkpoint. The city targeting some bridges and crossings to enforce quarantine restrictions. Violators could face fines of up to $2,000.
Health experts say gatherings could add to the strain on hard-hit cities.
This is Jim Ryan in Texas, where a new record was set yesterday. 14,000 new cases of COVID-19 in the nation's second most populous state, while about 21,000 people in Texas have died. 935,000 have recovered, including Quinn Britt of San Antonio. He's just been released after a 4-month stay in the hospital.
It's going to be the best Thanksgiving ever, there's no doubt.
He's still feeling the effects of coronavirus, including trouble walking, but says he's just glad to be home. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
President Trump on Friday granting a presidential pardon for former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. ABC's Elizabeth Schulze is in Washington with more.
Trump tweeting, "It is my great honor to announce that General Michael T. Flynn has been granted a full pardon." Flynn pleaded guilty back in 2017 to lying to the FBI about his contacts with Russia, but he's tried to take back the confession ever since. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi slammed Trump's decision, calling it an act of grave corruption and a brazen abuse of power.
World soccer fans remembering soccer legend Diego Maradona, his body lying in state at the presidential palace in Buenos Aires, Argentina for 3 days. You're listening to ABC News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
Well, I'm a Lyft driver, so I'm on the road a lot. It keeps me very focused, I notice. When you're on the road, you have to be aware of what's going on. It keeps me very much aware of everything. And I definitely think it helps energy-wise. It keeps me very consistent. I don't find myself going like one day's good, next day's bad. It balances everything out, like it says, balance of nature. It evens out everything where I don't get sick, and energy-wise, it's very much across the board. So I love it.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code FRUITS.
On a holiday like Thanksgiving, so often centered around food, experts say about 50 million Americans are facing food insecurity, many of them pushed there by job losses during this pandemic. Paco Velez is head of the group Feed South Florida, and he says in the spring, federal funding was helping to deliver truckloads of food, but that's been dropping off.
We were receiving 160 truckloads down to 14 a week. It's a little less than 10%, but we're trying to make do with what we got.
He says the situation is the same for food banks around the country. The pandemic also forcing changes and to the country's most famous Thanksgiving Day parade here in New York City.
A giant balloon of the Boss Baby floated gently through the air as Macy's reimagined its annual Thanksgiving Day parade.
We're producing a show for television, so there won't be any audience, there won't be people lining the streets.
Parade producer Susan Turcaro said it's to keep spectators safe at home. The giant character balloons are tethered to trucks, so they require fewer than the usual number of handlers who would ordinarily guide the balloons through the 2.5-mile route that this year is down to just a block. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
A flight from Russia to China canceled after it appears someone faked the coronavirus antibody tests on passengers. Officials got a little suspicious when the test results provided by the airline came back exactly the same for all 190 people on board. This is ABC News.
Everyone is tuning out the big cable news channels and watching Newsmax TV. Every day, get the latest from Dick Morris, Rudy Giuliani, Michelle Malkin, Alan Dershowitz, Diamond and Silk, Mike Huckabee, and more. Find Newsmax on your cable guide or call them and tell them you want Newsmax. Also get Newsmax for free on Roku, Zumo, YouTube, or your smart TV. Remember, Newsmax TV is real news for real people.
I'm Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
Let Jesse James Railroad Express be your daily lunch stop. Enjoy delicious burgers, clubs, fresh salads, and much more. And now Jesse has an incredible daily lunch special that you cannot resist. 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a 16-ounce drink for only $4.99. Now that's what I call a lunch special. Now don't forget your refreshing Coke float, Dr. Pepper float, or an orange creamsicle float, or a hand-dipped ice cream cone. Open Monday through Friday, 11 till 6, Saturday, 11 till 4, closed Wednesday and Sundays. Located at 531 Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton, call 828-447-4644 for takeout orders. All aboard the Jesse James Railroad Express. And Mondays only, mention this ad, get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents.
Good Thursday morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Mostly cloudy skies this morning. We have a small chance for rain and maybe about a 20% chance for a shower this afternoon. It's very mild, the high in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, still a small chance for rain tonight, the low upper 50s to about 60. For the day tomorrow, morning clouds, perhaps some fog, just a 20% chance for some rain, partly cloudy in the afternoon with low to mid 70s for the highs. I'm Mike Mays in the North Carolina News Network Weather Center.
And good morning and happy Thanksgiving. Lou Gillum in the Blue Room, taking a look at that extended forecast for Saturday. Partly cloudy, highs around 65. Overnight, partly cloudy, lows around 40. Showers move in for Sunday with highs around 60. Heavy rain Sunday night, lows around 45 by Monday. Chance of showers, highs around 55. Chance of showers overnight, looking for lows dropping around 30 degrees. Showers, 30-degree temperature, maybe a little problem for Tuesday morning. Partly cloudy for Tuesday, looking for highs warming around 45, but that wind chill as low as 30 degrees. Clear overnight, lows around 27, and then for Wednesday, looking for sunshine, highs around 50 degrees. Right now, we've got light rain, we've got fog, and 53 degrees at WCAB, 7 minutes past 8 o'clock. We'll take a look at some news. And our neighbors over in McDowell County having an issue with water. And we'll tell you about that right after this. Saving money is easy when you shop at Jay's Discount Grocery. From snack foods to vegetables, fresh fruits to fresh cut meats, paper products, cleaning supplies, dog food, and so much more. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. So shop and save today. They're located at 671 Oak Street in Forest City, right beside the Hospice Resale Store. You know, when you shop at Jay's, you always walk out with money left over in your pocket. Give Santa a helping hand this season with holiday gift ideas from the Burnt Chimney Gifts and Decor, a showroom full of exquisite handcrafted jewelry, furniture, florals, wooden flags, gorgeous Christmas wreaths, ornaments, hand-poured candles and soaps, collectibles, elegant, re-loved, shabby chic furniture, and the store is filled with merchandise made with love by local artists right here in Rutherford County. Hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 10 to 6, Thursday, 11 to 7. Walking through their door will put a smile on yours and Santa's faces. Shop local. Shop the Burnt Chimney Gifts and Decor, located at 483 South Broadway in Forest City. The number 828-803-2565. Hey, listen, if you have a bunch of land covered with trees and you want to develop the land, call Bristol Industries. They will buy all type of standing timber. You can get a good price from the company that's been in business for over 30 years. They've served all of western North Carolina. If you have acres of standing timber, call Barry Ellenberg and Jacob Schuford. Now, you might as well get top dollar for your trees, right? So Jacob and Barry, they are trained in this business, and all their loggers are insured, and you will be dealing with a reputable company. Call Bristol Industries Bridgewater Chip Plant at 828-584-3335. Again, that's Bristol Industries Bridgewater Chip Plant at 828-584-3335. Well, in the news, these are actually yesterday's numbers for Rutherford County. The COVID numbers, 2,326 total positives. There are 345 total active cases. That's up 57 from day before yesterday. There are currently 23 people in the hospital. There were 20 people in the hospital on Tuesday, and there have been 85 deaths, and this was as of yesterday. 345 total active, 23 in the hospital, and 85 total deaths. In McDowell County, their situation with the nursing homes and the correctional institutions, still a lot of problems with that. Rose Hill Retirement Community, 3 staff members have tested positive, no residents. Autumn Care of Marion, a total of 30 staff, 66 residents have tested positive. A total of 59 residents and 28 staff members have recovered since testing positive for COVID. 6 of the residents died due to COVID. Marion Correctional Institution, a total of 17 staff and 8 inmates have tested positive. A total of 11 staff have recovered. Deer Park outbreak number 2. This is their second outbreak. 4 staff members have tested positive, 0 residents. All 4 of the staff members have recovered at this time. The McDowell County COVID-19 hotline will continue to operate 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., including today. The COVID-19 hotline number is 828-527-6687. Now, the operator is going to ask you a list of questions and will provide you with the appropriate instructions based upon the answers that you give them. If you are having a medical emergency, call 911. Please make sure that you inform the dispatcher that you have symptoms of COVID, and they can make sure that they inform the emergency personnel to be ready and dressed appropriately to answer that call. The next for McDowell County drive-through testing will be on Monday from 9 until 11. Now, good news for Rutherford County residents. We now have 3 days to be able to get a COVID test if you would like to get tested. The Foothills Health District is excited to share new and expanded free drive-through testing thanks to a partnership with OptumServe. All testing is done at the Health Department on Callahan-Coon Road in Spindale. Testing is free for all ages. The new hours will start this Saturday. Hours from now on will be Saturdays 9 to 3, Mondays 9 to 6, and Wednesdays 9 to 6. The Foothills Health District is pleased to be able to offer additional hours and days of testing, as well as testing availability on the weekend and latter parts of the day. You can pre-register if you'd like to, but it's not required. And if you would like to schedule an appointment, you can go to the link 1hi.care/COVID testing. But however, there is no testing today. Of course, the health department is closed today, but they will start Saturday 9 to 3, Monday 9 to 6, and Wednesdays 9 to 6, free drive-through testing at the Rutherford County Health Department. Well, some of these stories you may have already heard. Jim may have already reported some of these stories. Over 600 needy children are already registered to receive assistance from Toys for Tots in Rutherford County this Christmas. Program Director Troy Stanley says many more are expected as the holiday season closes in. Sponsored by the United States Marine Corps League, Toys for Tots program collects donated toys and monetary donations to purchase toys, which are distributed to children from qualified low-income families. Volunteers with the local Marine Corps League officially kicked off the program earlier than usual this year on October the 1st, anticipating that it may take longer to collect the toys and the process applicants because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of applicants climbs at a faster pace after Thanksgiving. Another reason they expect the number to pass 1,000 is that of the current applicants, 49% are seeking help for the very, very first time. Toys for Tots provides toys for children from birth to 12. The public may drop off new toys at one of the 70 drop boxes located across Rutherford counties in stores, banks, and in other businesses. Well, with the holiday season here, local leaders are urging members of the public to be more committed to following safety protocols when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic is far from over, and the only way to slow it down is to use all precautions possible. That from Karen Powell, Public Health Director for the Foothills Health District, which consists of Rutherford and McDowell counties. Large gatherings of individuals, she says, continues to be a major source of the virus transmission. She went on to say because so many people do not know they have COVID-19, it is more critical than ever to wear face coverings and to social distance. Transmission is at its highest, and individuals can come in contact with COVID-19 anywhere they go. She went on to say we may not have seen transmission rates as high as now since the beginning of the pandemic. Well, state and local officials nationwide are imposing new coronavirus restrictions and pleading with the public in an increasingly desperate attempt to stop the explosion spread of the disease as many Americans resist calls to limit gatherings and travel heading into the holidays. Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak tightened restrictions on casinos, restaurants, and private gatherings beginning on Tuesday. In California, where most counties are under curfew, Los Angeles County officials will prohibit in-person dining for at least 3 weeks, and a judge on Monday denied a request to temporarily restore indoor service at restaurants, gyms in San Diego County. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts warned that he could impose tighter social distancing restrictions before Thanksgiving as hospitalizations continue to rise. Well, there is a boil water advisory for the NC 126 Wildlife Road and Old Wildlife Club Road area in McDowell County. Due to a waterline break on NC Highway 126 near the railroad crossing, the McDowell County water system is experiencing periods of low pressure and outages in the distribution system. Periods of low or no pressure increases the potential for back siphonage and introduction of bacteria into the water system. Therefore, the Division of Environmental Health advises that when water service is restored, consumers boil all water used for human consumption. That includes your drinking water, cooking, brushing teeth, making ice, washing hands, to ensure the destruction of all harmful bacteria and other microbes. The water should be brought to a vigorous rolling boil, then boiled for 2 minutes. Boiling water concentrates any levels of nitrates that may be present in the water. Infants below the age of 6 months and pregnant women should use an alternate water supply. Use bottled water or whatever whenever possible. When it is no longer necessary to boil the water system officials will notify you that the water is safe for consumption. Instructions to discontinue boiling will be issued in the same manner as this notice. So stay tuned to WCAB as we find out about the water boiling. Once that has been lifted, we will pass that along to you. Here's that sheriff's report recorded earlier for broadcast at this time. With the sheriff's report, here is Sheriff Chris Francis.
Within the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has responded to 134 calls for service. There have been 8 arrests processed at the county jail. Currently incarcerated, we have 151. Among those arrested, Brittany Nicole Boyd, 31-year-old female of Marion, was charged with failure to appear and received a $500 secure bond. Megan Grace Clark, 20-year-old female of Ruston, was charged with larceny by changing the price tag, received a $1,000 unsecured bond. Mona Lisa Airwood, 45-year-old female of Mooresboro, charged with failure to appear and received a $500 secured bond. Matthew Kelly Beheeler, 38-year-old male of Ruston, was charged with failure to comply and had an activation of sentence. Rebecca Ann Carty, 31-year-old female of Ruston, was charged with assault and received a $1,000 unsecured bond. We had a breaking and entering into a motor vehicle in Larson on Iverson Road in Forest City. There was a Finenza antique clock that was taken, valued at $200. We also had an ID theft. A victim from Salisbury advised that someone in Rutherford County had used his information to start a Duke Power account, and it did have a certain amount of money already charged to it, and it was not authorized. And Lou, that's what we had to report for the last 24 hours.
Well, it's starting to brighten up outside. It looks like the fog is starting to burn off. However, there still are some thick patches of fog in the area, so do drive carefully. Well, I do not have a list of restaurants open in Rutherford County today, but I did look online and I couldn't find anything. However, Cleveland County, the Waffle House is open. All Cleveland County locations are open all day. The Golden Corral on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby will be open from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. Ruby Tuesday on East Dixon Boulevard is open from 11 a.m. until 9 this evening. Fats on East Dixon Boulevard is opening at 11 a.m. until 10 this evening. And Denny's in Shelby is open from 7 a.m. until 11 o'clock this evening. And as I said, I don't have a list of any restaurants in Rutherford County, so I assume the Waffle Houses and Denny's was probably open, and I'm not sure about Fats. I know McDonald's is open. They were open for breakfast this morning as I came through. So I guess if you're wanting a sit-down meal somewhere, you'll probably just have to call ahead and see who is open today. With the holidays come the scams, and boy, there's some doozies out there. First, want to tell you about a runaway. Yasmin Hirda, age 16, was last seen on November the 10th. McDowell County deputies are urging the public to be on the lookout. She's 16, left her residence on Airport Road in Marion on Tuesday, November the 10th. She could be in the company of an adult male. She's described as a biracial Hispanic white female who stands 5'6", weighs 115 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Sometimes she wears glasses. Anyone with any information about Hirda's whereabouts is asked to call McDowell County Sheriff's Office at 652-2235 or McDowell County 911 at 652-4000. And the Forest City Police Department still needs your help in solving a shooting death. Forest City Police continues to investigate the shooting death of Robert Blanton. Mr. Blanton was found deceased at his home on Big Springs Avenue back on April the 4th, 2019. Now, it was determined that Mr. Blanton died as the result of a gunshot wound. The Forest City Police Department is requesting your assistance from the community in identifying the suspect in this case. Anyone with any information, either Detective Hopper directly at 828-247-4409 or Crime Stoppers at 828-286-8477. Now remember, by calling Crime Stoppers, you can remain anonymous and you could get a cash reward. Well, remember, tomorrow is the big shopping day, and if you are out shopping tomorrow and if someone approaches you saying that they are selling ribbons for the Grace of God Rescue Mission, that's a hoax. Do not give them anything. The Grace of God Rescue Mission, we've already been in touch with Terry Hageman. No one has any authorization from the Grace of God to sell ribbons, to sell tickets, sell anything for the Grace of God Rescue Mission to raise money. This gentleman was seen in the Roses parking lot. He was wearing a reflective vest. He approached the lady, said he was selling ribbons for the Grace of God Rescue Mission for $1. So if anyone approaches you while you're out shopping this weekend and says that they are raising money for the Grace of God Rescue Mission, I can already tell you that this one is a fraud. Do not give them any money. Now, what you can do is get a description of them, keep an eye on them, call the police, and hopefully we can get this person picked up and get them off the streets. Also, the Forest City Police Department's been getting phone calls from folks saying that they're from the Social Security Administration, DEA, ICE, Department of the Treasury, Homeland Security, U.S. Marshal's Office. The recordings claim that they have a warrant for your arrest because they located a vehicle registered to you in a state with drugs inside, and you have to pay or they're going to send somebody to arrest you. Do not send them any gift cards. That's what they're asking for, gift cards, prepaid debit cards, money. It's a scam. Do not fall for it.
In its men's basketball season opener last night at Reynolds Coliseum, the Wolfpack pulled away from Charleston Southern 95-61. Devin Daniels had a career-high 29 points along with 10 rebounds. Braxton Beverly added 13 points. Meanwhile, number 16 UNC went on a 16-0 run midway through the second half to pull away from Charleston 79-60 inside the Smith Center. It was a night of freshmen for UNC as rookie guard Kayla Lubb scored 17 points. Dayron Sharp added 13. In Winston-Salem, the Steve Forbes era got off on the right foot as Wake Forest trampled Delaware State 111-51. The Hornets only had 8 players in uniform because of COVID concerns. Tariq Ingram had 19 points. New Wake coach Steve Forbes was pleased.
I wasn't really looking at the score. I was looking more at if we were playing hard and playing together, trying to play smart.
The Davidson Wildcats won its season opener last night, defeating Tubby Smith's High Point Panthers 82-73. Appalachian State won over South Carolina State in South Carolina 81-61. Western Carolina goes on the road and they get a win over UNC Wilmington 98-76. Elon tops North Carolina Wesleyan 82-52. Number 5 Iowa wins over North Carolina Central 97-67. And number 8 Illinois all over North Carolina A&T 122-60. Women's college basketball also got going yesterday. Duke won its first game under new head coach Carol Lawson. The Blue Devils beat Longwood 94-64. Number 8 NC State wins over North Florida 93-65, and UNC takes home its opener, beating Radford 90-61. This is sports from NCN.
Life is made up of moments. Exciting moments. Scary moments.
Insufficient funds.
Moments you wish you could forget. And moments that change your life forever. Any one of these could also be the moment you decide to enroll in a North Carolina community college. Need a job and want a quick option to boost your chances? Looking to gain new skills to go farther in the career you have? Maybe you're interested in a 2-year degree, so you can start working sooner, or want to get a jump start to transfer to a 4-year university later. Whatever you need, North Carolina community colleges are ready for you. Get an affordable, high-quality education. And yes, financial aid options are available too. So make the next moment the one you decide to invest in yourself. Visit yourhighereducation.com today. That's education.com. Your future you will thank you.
The Duke men's basketball team did not play yesterday because its game against Gardner-Webb was postponed. Now there's questions regarding Duke's next game on Saturday against Coppin State. That's because Coppin State's game yesterday against Marshall was canceled because several of Coppin State's players came down with COVID-19. NFL news, former NC State quarterback Mike Glennon will this weekend. They will face the Cleveland Browns. The Pittsburgh Steelers were supposed to face the Baltimore Ravens later today. However, that game has been postponed because of COVID-19 concerns. The game now will be played on Sunday afternoon. Soccer great Diego Maradona, who led Argentina to the 1986 World Cup, has died after a heart attack. He was 60. That's sports. I'm Jeff Hamlin on NCN.
Good Thursday morning, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Mostly cloudy skies this morning. We have a small chance for rain and maybe about a 20% chance for a shower this afternoon. It's very mild, the high in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, partly to mostly cloudy, still a small chance for rain tonight, the low upper 50s to about 60. For the day tomorrow, morning clouds, perhaps some fog, just a 20% chance for some rain, partly cloudy in the afternoon with low to mid 70s for the highs. North Carolina News Network Weather Center.
And again, that final score with the Tar Heels 79, Charleston 60 in basketball last night. We've got football coming up tomorrow afternoon. Now, countdown to kickoff will be at 1:30. Pregame starts at 2:30, and the game is at 3:30. We are going to pass over the countdown to kickoff, and we're going to miss some of that pregame show. We're going to jump in at 3 o'clock after Rush Limbaugh leaves the air. We'll catch that last 30 minutes of the pregame show, but we'll be there in plenty of time for kickoff tomorrow. UNC and Notre Dame tomorrow afternoon right here on WCAB. Well, the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program is reminding drivers this Thanksgiving about their responsibility to buckle up when behind the wheel. Law enforcement is out patrolling North Carolina roads as part of the Thanksgiving Click It or Ticket campaign, and that's going to run through Sunday. Despite reduced traffic volumes during COVID-19 pandemic, roadway deaths and serious accidents have increased in North Carolina in 2020. Last year, there were 434 total unbelted deaths across the state. Already in 2020, 440 people have lost their lives while not wearing a safety belt. During the Thanksgiving weekend 2019, 8 people lost their lives on North Carolina roadways not wearing a seatbelt, and another 22 were seriously injured. North Carolina law requires all passengers in a vehicle, and this is for all of our visitors to Rutherford County. Keep in mind, North Carolina requires all passengers in a vehicle to be properly restrained. Violations are punishable by fines up to $179. To help you and your loved ones stay safe today and throughout the remainder of the holiday, the Highway Patrol recommends the following. Buckle up every seat, every time. It's the law. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you have a sober, designated driver. Obey the posted speed limit. Keep a safe following distance. Turn on your headlights in the rain or snow, in the fog. Put away all distractions, including cell phones. Social media users can show the Highway Patrol how good they are practicing good driving behavior by buckling up. And I told you about the Forest City Police Department warning of scams, people getting phone calls from folks saying they're from Social Security, DEA, ICE, the Treasury. They're not going to call you. They're going to send you a letter, and they're not going to demand money over the phone. They're going to send you a bill. So please don't fall for that. The U.S. Marshal's Office is offering a reward for the arrest of a wanted person. Oscar Kent Wright is currently wanted by the Forest City Police Department and the United States Marshal's Office. Carolina's Regional Fugitive Task Force for possession with intent to manufacture, sell, and deliver marijuana, possession with intent to manufacture, sell, deliver Schedule II controlled substance, and possession with intent to manufacture, sell, deliver Schedule I controlled substance. There is a reward of $1,000 for information leading to his apprehension. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Oscar Wright, contact the U.S. Marshal's Office, TFO Zach Walker at 704-237-7872, or Central Communications at 828-286-2911. Well, to the lighter side of news, those wanting to relive the past glories of Christmas in McAdenville should plan on picking up a copy of the December issue of Our State magazine. According to Steve Rankin, webmaster of the event's official website, the magazine will devote 20 pages to the story of Christmastown, USA, accentuated by dozens of color photographs. He said, "We worked on the article beginning in November of 2019, thinking we'd get maybe a page or two with 2 or 3 photographs, but they were very surprised when they saw how many pages they were going to get. Photos accompanying the article capture not only the lights themselves," Rankin said, but also the setting up of the lights, the lighting ceremonies, and the Christmastown 5K road race. He went on to say, "This is great for McAdenville and all of Gaston County. In the scaled-back version of the lights for 2020, the trees will be lit in the downtown area from the Farr Family YMCA to the Spruced Goose Restaurant on Wesleyan Drive, areas where the public normally congregates, such as around Christmastown Lake, will not be lighted. Churches, civic groups, and homeowners will not be distributing refreshments or providing photo opportunities. The lights will be on from 5:30 until 10 p.m. each evening through Saturday, December the 26th. Now, even though the display is scaled back this year, McAdenville is once again competing in the best public holiday lights display in the USA, sponsored by the USA Today newspaper. Voting in the annual contest has begun and will continue through the 5th. The winner will be announced later in December. The voting rules are simple. Those casting a vote must be 18 years of age or older, and participants can vote only one time during any 24-hour period. There is a website that you can go to, and as of November the 25th, McAdenville has ranked 4th in the voting, trailing the lights of the Ozarks in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and the legendary lights of the historic Clifton Mill in Ohio. The website that you can go to is a long one. It's www.10best.com/awards/travel/best.public.holiday.lights.display/USA-McAdenville-North-Carolina. If you'd like to vote, you can go to their website and get that address. We'll have more right after this.
Make mobile merry this holiday season with special deals from Bark Mobile. Put something special under the tree with up to 4 LG Stylo 6 smartphones for free when you switch. We have our sleigh stocked with many other free smartphone options too, and we can make the holidays even easier with our 90-day payment option. Celebrate the season with big savings from Bark. It's mobile made merry. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details or visit mybarkmobile.com/terms and conditions.
At Smith Drugs of Forest City, we have a number of vaccines, including the Quad-Vac flu immunization at no cost with most insurance plans. If you have any concerns about the flu vaccination, please call our pharmacy and ask to speak to one of our pharmacists. We also have the Tdap new continuing. We have masks, mask lanyards, hand sanitizers, disinfectant spray, and gloves while supplies last. Seating in our fountain is still limited to 65 patrons on a first-come, first-served basis. We are continuing to offer curbside pickup for the fountain and prescription pickup. Please utilize our drive-through prescription window at the back of the store. And remember that our back entrance is still closed to the public at this time. Please check our Facebook page for any updates on over-the-counter and gift shop items. Equipment department is ready to help you with any of your CPAP needs, mobility, bathroom safety, lift chairs, and any diabetic needs to include meters, test strips, and shoes. Please call us with any questions you may have about any of our services or message us on our Facebook page. We are located at 139 East Main Street in downtown Forest City. Our phone number is 828-245-4591.
This year for holiday shopping, shop small.
Shop small?
Yes. Support our small businesses in Rutherford and Polk County on Saturday, November the 28th. After Black Friday, come on back home and support our local homegrown small-town merchants. Supporting small-town businesses helps build a strong economy and helps to support local jobs. Can offer personal service, bring it to the car for you, and a gift card is a great idea for someone you appreciate. Shopping at home anytime is a plus, and Saturday, November the 28th is designated as Shop at Home Day, and we hope you will. So this holiday season, shop small.
Oh, I get it.
This is Faye Bishop, Director of the Small Business Center at Isothermal Community College, reminding you to shop at home.
Well, a change is coming to Tam's Tack. After 10 years of business, Tam's Tack store is changing to a design studio. All tack and writing apparel is being liquidated. Now, this week through the 28th, all tack and writing apparel priced over $15 will be 30% off. Tam wants to thank everyone who has supported her adventure with a tack store in Forest City. She says, I've enjoyed getting to meet all of you. Please stop by and enjoy the sales and say hello. And watch for information on the new equestrian studio coming soon. Happy holidays and God bless. Tam's Tack is at 661 Big Island Road in Forest City. She's open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can phone her at 248-4463. Well, the family of a man who died at the Airedale County Detention Center is asking for answers, but so far are finding few. The Airedale County Sheriff's Office said that Aconda Mejia Lopez died in an observation cell at the detention center, but the timeline and details of the death have his family and friends asking the Sheriff's Office for more information. Bergia Lopez was Lopez's partner and mother of their 1-year-old child. She says that their story just doesn't add up. Sheriff Darren Campbell said that an underlying condition contributed to Lopez's death. The family said it was a heart condition that was detected when he was taken to the Iredell Health System Hospital and then Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center before he was taken to the detention center. But the family went on to say that does not explain all the cuts, a broken arm, or a black eye. That just explains his heart. That according to Jocelyn Rivera. That's Lopez's cousin. The SBI is handling the case due to the conflict of interest for the Sheriff's Office. The SBI will not comment on the ongoing investigation. The sheriff said while in custody, Lopez harmed himself. Campbell said corrections officers tried to help him but were injured in the process. Campbell said that officers did not contribute to his death. Campbell said a medical examiner who's also indicated to him that the corrections officers did not contribute to Lopez's death, and the video from the detention center that he's seen corroborates that. The family doubts that Lopez would harm himself. The family asked to see the video, but the Sheriff's Office has not released it yet, citing the ongoing investigation by the SBI. The SBI also cited the ongoing investigation. Without seeing the video or a complete autopsy, Lopez's family is skeptical. Rivera said, I don't believe it. He was healthy, only 20 years old, and it doesn't make sense how he would die like that. The Sheriff's Office has not released much information on how Lopez was, what happened, but he was charged on October 8th with malicious conduct by a prisoner official, 2 counts of misdemeanor injury to personal property, and misdemeanor resist, delay, and obstruct to an officer. The family paid for a separate autopsy. Photos private autopsy shows several deep cuts on his head and body, as well as bruises in several places. However, when those injuries, how they happened, it's not clear. And the family says that the results of the private autopsy weren't conclusive due to some of the internal organs in the state's possession as part of the official autopsy. What caused his death is still unofficially known. On October the 16th, the sheriff was adamant that the video and autopsy results would show no wrongdoing by officers or the correctional staff. Well, the city of Inman, South Carolina has got a lot going on. 6 subdivisions and works all within the city limits, new apartments, a new coffee shop downtown. They're also getting a new library. That's in the city's future. Construction on the library is expected to begin within the next 2 to 3 months, according to Spartanburg County librarian Todd Stevens. The project has a $5 million to $5.5 million budget. McMillian Smith of the architect and Clayton Construction is providing pre-construction services. Design plans are flexible for now, as they are still in the early stages of the process. They're building 80 to 100 houses plus in each subdivision. Within about 3 years, there'll be almost 2,000 more folks in the city limits of Inman, South Carolina, that they didn't have. Well, being a holiday, that's about all the news that I could get my hands on this morning. Here's hoping that you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Please be careful, everyone. Drive carefully if you're going to be out driving. If you do partake, please make sure you have a designated driver. Please wear masks as needed. And just be safe. And please, just be careful, and be back with us tomorrow morning with Jim Bishop right here on WCAB.
This magic moment, so different and so new, was like any other until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too, by the look in your eye, sweeter than wine, softer than the summer night.